Welcome back. Today I've got a little indie game for you called Daemonologie. It's a game about witch trials in a Scottish village. And as you can see from the warning on the screen, the game depicts scenes of torture and religious zealotry and some flashing lights. Anyway, let's jump into this, see what it's all about. Six residents in a remote Scottish village. A small ass village. A witch finder summoned to sort their truths from lies. On the fifth dawn, a witch must hang. And I guess it's my job to find out who it is. Best you know who by then. A game by what the hell ever that says. Or way too many A's in that word for me to try to pronounce it. Alright. Point and click. Crossing, shepherd's house, the edge of the woods, the old church, the ring of stones, or the Smith South. Let's start at the church. We're hunting witches, right? Maybe the priest knows something. We could talk or torture. Okay, anyway. Welcome, Witchfinder. God be here. To what reason does our little village owe the pleasure of this visit? I'm summoned to tend to a wolf in your flock, father. A wolf in my flock, you say? Troubling news indeed. If you may make use of me in your hunt, let it be known. When you will, I am ready. We already know the answer to that. Ask it anyway. There are 6 of us lately, though not long past we were 9. So 3 people died or left. The blacksmith's wife sleeps in my garden. Fever took her this winter. Well, one died. The shepherd's husband fled, leaving unpaid debts. The wretch. If there's witches here, he probably did too. The ungodly woman by the ring of stones had a gentleman caller, though none have seen him this past week. He probably just left. He went back to his wife and kids. 14 years this on. That's how long you've been the father of this church. It's a long time. And you don't notice a witch amongst 5 other people. So it feels like 40. Or whatever. Have you seen anything strange lately? I hope that you uproot the evil that plagues this land. I have seen that filthy woman, not going to try that, by the ring of stones dancing with black shadows at night. It's nighttime, there are black shadows everywhere. Anyway, I'll go back. I want to see what happens when I torture her. The Pillywinkles. A rather simple device that can be placed onto any of the accused fingers, although thumbs can be very effective. To loosen their tongue, you must tighten the screw. Left click to wind up, and then left click again with maximum strength to twist the tie. Repeat this until you hear the bones crack. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. Have mercy, or may Azrael strike you down. Why do you molest me so, while that woman still walks free? I've seen her taking newborn babies out to that pagan spiral. I pray she takes the short drop. Your mind seems fixed upon this maiden. What is she to you? Not maiden, nothing but a blaspheming pagan harlot. It's kind of rough, don't you think? Well, now I gotta go see this pagan harlot. See if she's really dancing with shadows and taking babies. Ma, you are the charming devil-like. What troubles you, sire? Interesting choice of words you have there. There's nothing my herbs and roots can't cure, taught by my own dear mother. Who else resides in this village? Just a handful, my lord. The smith can craft or repair almost anything you present to him. The old crone lives by the woods, though she has some very strange ways about her. That's the witch. That's who we're gonna go see next. Shepherd Violet tended to a flock with her husband, but I've not seen him of late. I wonder if they are having an argument again. Also, Father Usby keeps the church. Don't seek salvation from him. Why not? His mind has turned to zealotry and worse. Worse than zealotry. Of course, there is sweet. Not gonna try that. Often by the water's edge. He may look monstrous, but he is a kindly soul. So you guys have a crazy old lady that lives in the woods and a monster that hangs out by the water. Okay. Have you ever communed with Satan? Me, sire? Not I. I wouldn't even know how. The priest claims he's seen you dancing with black shadows at night. I've danced with no shadows, sir. Technically, if it's at night, there are shadows everywhere, so you have danced with the shadows. Since my love has gone missing, I've seen no reason to be dancing at all. Aw, it's too bad for you. But strange that Father Usby should be sneaking around here at night, don't you think? I do think that's pretty strange. Although the church isn't very far away from your little circle of stones. Let's torture hurt you. The tongue prongs. A simple and certain way to loosen the tongue of the accused. Iron clamps are tightly attached to the victim's tongue and pulled firmly from the head. Left click and hold to start pulling the clamps. Release to relax a little. Don't pull too fast or the tongue will slip from the clamps and you'll have to start the process again. Okay. Well, that's pretty gruesome. Please, sire, there is no witchcraft in these healing herbs. I just ripped your tongue out. How are you talking? Inform me then what's in them. Nothing evil, just a little bit of lavender, some rosemary, and lady's bed straw. The priest sent you here, did he not? He did. Well, he didn't send me here. He mentioned some things and I came to talk to you. I would not speak badly of another from this village, but I feel he is a shadow looming over us all, his slimy tendrils to grasp us tight. Why do you say that? A real beast in sheepskin. Why do you say that? Usby claims you have taken newborn babies out to this spiral. If only it were true. If only you were doing witchcraft. On babies, nonetheless. I don't know. If the old lady out in the woods isn't suspicious, I think you might be my witch. The tears now streaming down her face. Right. Gavin and I almost had a little one of our own. You look just a touch too old to be having babies. But Father Usby says it was an abomination on account of us not being married yet. Aren't you a woman of the night, hanging out in a field on some rocks? Some people just take anything. You'll no tell? What, is that supposed to be you'll not tell Gavin if you see him, will you? I don't know. I don't understand that. We did a little cutscene. That's not good. That sheep's evil. Why the black sheep gotta be evil? I don't know. Maybe I should go talk to the shepherd. That's dark over. Let's wait. Oh, what are these two? I want to see what that sheep shit was all about. Wow. What the hell happened here, huh? You got some questions. I got some questions for you. Witchfinder, you see the curse that has been laid upon me? You mean all these dead sheep in your yard? That vile blacksmith sent his wolf familiar to slaughter my sheep. I demand retribution. That's pretty obvious. The top answer. She's gonna say she tends to sheep. She's a shepherd. What kind of question is that exactly? Did you see all those sheep as you walked in here? Do you love God? Honestly, the way things are these days, I'm inclined to ask if that prick still loves me. I'll have your respect, or by the end of the day, I'll have you swinging. Just a joke, Simon. I'll speak no more of it. It's not smart to tell stupid jokes around the dude that's gonna hang somebody for being a witch. Maybe some torture will loosen your filthy heathen tongue. Confess your wicked ways. The devil's mark. To seal their filthy pact with the devil, he licks their body, leaving a black blackened mark upon the witch's skin. This mark may hide just below the surface, but it can be unveiled with the pricking of the skin. Left click to pierce them until you find the hidden mark. Wow. Found it. It was in the brain. Why is it you torture me when I tell you the blacks? Why is it you torture me when I tell you it is the blacksmith you want? He is a fork-tongued liar and the witch that plagues our land. A foul buzzard who has given his jaw to Lucifer in exchange for the death of my sheep to try and drive me from this place. Now, what do you mean he has given his jaw? Like, I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know. I kind of want to see this blacksmith now. Well, aren't you fucked up? Oh no, oh no. They'll just torture you straight away. Ducking the witch. A witch is a filthy, unclean creature. Let the waters wash away their sins and slacken their jaw. Left click and hold to submerge the witch in the river and watch as the water fills their lungs. Release the click to bring them back up. Time it so that they surface during the highlighted area. Perform this action 3 times to break them. Yeah. Filthy witch. What you got to say? The shepherd cursed me for she says the fence I built for her was no good. Was it any good? She blames me for the wolves that got her sheep, but the fence is fine. No doubt she left the gate open and then she cursed me for my jaw to fall off. She cursed your jaw to fall off. What the fuck did you do? Violet claims you sent a wolf to her door. That lying witch. There's no truth in that. There's no truth in a claim like that. I don't know. I think I'll decide what's true. The old lady in the forest. Damn, old. What you got to say for yourself? What kind of video are you to be trespassing in my woods? What kind of question is that? I'm the Inquisitor. I go where I want. Yes, this village is full of witches, and I'll curse you as well. That sounds awfully close to a confession to me. What's your game, old lady? A curse of boils on your filthy member and maggots in your bum. Hold your tongue, woman, or I shall remove it from your head. And just what would you be wanting with my tongue, eh? You dirty little pervert. I might hang you just for being weirdo. You old and crazy, and we can't let crazy walk the earth. Absolutely nothing gets by old Griselda. Every soul in this village has shared their bed with Satan. Take your pick, eh? Wouldn't that be something if everybody was a witch and we have to hang the whole village? I'm coming back tomorrow to torture you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can torture you twice just for being crazy. So that's supposed to be the old woman. It's the forest. I guess that skeleton's supposed to be the old lady. Are you the witch, old woman? Wake up. Go back. Torture the shit out of you. Torture. This is tongue problems again. Yeah, rip the tongue out of the bitch's head. Yes, I am the witch, and I curse you again. Can't be that easy, can it? That shepherd and fishermen are filthy witches as well. Oh, you're just saying crazy shit because you're old and crazy. Even if I find the witch, I might just hang you for being crazy. You and the witch can swing together. They feast upon festering carcasses like buzzards of hell. Absolutely nothing gets by old Griselda, aside from sanity. They will feast upon your festering carcass as well if you don't tight their filthy necks. Yeah, I can do it again. The devil's mark again. It was in your right ass cheek. Bleed out of every orifice, you cursed wretch. That blacksmith is a filthy witch, and he is gonna smelt your ankles and hammer them into your ears. He dances with the devil's flame. What do you mean by the devil's flame? I mean flames of hell, of course. A bright flash of the purest white. Too bright for flames of this earth. I don't know. Them forges get pretty damn hot. Fuck it, do it again. Ducking the witch again. Okay. So I can't drown her just outright. Hold your cursed, pus-filled tongue. I've seen that filthy woman by the Rio stoves, birthing babies and smashing their little brains out upon the rocks. Every time you open your mouth, shit that comes out gets crazier and crazier. She'll smash your filthy fucking brains as well, since her filthy lover is never coming back. What'd you do to her? Was that to do in the little cutscene that I just saw at the end of the day? Did you turn him into a tree? The priest saw to that. The priest is in on this now too. You knew Lilius was with child? Of course. Absolutely nothing gets by over. Who else is in your coven, witch? We are the witches, and I dare you to put the noose around us all, and we can all hang. We are the witches, and I dare you to put the noose around us all. We can all hang together. One more thing I can do before the end of the day. Fuck, I'm gonna torture you again, old lady. This thing again. The thumb screws. You'll get nothing more from old Griselda. Fine. Another cutscene. What is it this time? The priest in the church? Priest in the church, surrounded by probably maggots. Look more like slugs. Well, I have been to talk to the monster, whatever that means, by the water. Holy shit, you are. Damn, you uglier than I thought. What the fuck? Oh no, just torture your ass outright. You are ugly, mother. What is wrong with your face? Where is your lips? Why is his eye bigger than the other one and not on? Where's your? So it's you, the old lady, and probably the chick out in the stones. Are you still at that witch business? I can hardly confess to something I ain't. Come now, I'll fix us some nice trout or tuna flesh for supper. What's the nature of your affliction? Well, from what I hear, my father was the same way. Same way as what? Head to toe in hair. You're a werewolf? We're gonna have to hang you with a silver noose. Torches my fucking head. It's kind of wild that we just came out to this little village and start torturing people, all because the church told us to, or because we can reasonably say that the church told us to. Oh, I get to torture and I get to hang people because the church told me to. Scotland used to be a wild place. Find no witches here or anywhere for that matter. I doubt that. You lying your ass off here. You lying your big ugly ass off. I beg you, sire, trouble us no more. Us who? Do you live here? Because from what I gather, you seem like a homeless person that's just kind of hanging out here in the village. Alright, I got 2 more things I can do before the end of the day. I'm going to torture this chick. Devil's Mark. Back in me again. When my love returns, you will regret the hands you laid upon me. I tell you the evil that besets this village is the grasp of the priest. I've seen him dancing a jig with imps in that church of his. and just copied his accusation. You guys do better than that. Making merriment and dancing with all manner of creatures. When have you seen this? Oh, all the time, sir. And you decide not to tell anybody because I'm sure he is the witch you seek. Well, we'll find out tomorrow when I torture more people. Because seems to be the best way to get people to confess. Or perhaps that old crone in the woods, she already confessed. She's going to the gallows too. Men who walk in there never to return. That is a clunky sentence. She says she turns them into trees. My love entered the woods and has not returned. Dead. He's just dead. He ain't coming back. I know she has turned him into a tree. And then in a few years, she's going to chop him down for Christmas and decorate him. Tongue problems again. You are my confessor. I admit I am the witch and did try to end that vile priest at the behest of my master. I knew she was a witch. It's always the healers and the herbologists and the alchemists. They're always the witches, brewing their damn potions and shit. Finally slipped a little of the cursed belladonna in his wine. Retribution for the way his tendril hand groped me as I was a child, and the looks he still gives me now. Everybody looks fucked up. Everybody. Just hang everybody. We're just gonna hang all 6 of them. Fuck. Who else is in your coven? Old Griselda helped me. Maybe that bitch wasn't as crazy as she sounded. She is crazy, not maybe crazy. She may be crazy, but she knows where to find belladonna in those woods. She is the Grand High Witch, turns men into trees as well. What do you do, a blacksmith? How poignant and appropriate. Hammering out a cross. That's that chick sheep. Oh, well. Was that chick sheep. Who's the witch? They're all witches. I can only choose one. Oh, she did confess. That's clearly a dude. So is that it? The game's over? The Grand Witch hung, but there's still other witches out there and one monster. Game's over. I'll go back and torture everyone to see what I can find. The shepherd cursed me, for she says the fence I built for her was no good. She blames me for the wolves that got her sheep, but the fence is fine. No doubt she left the gate open then the curse and then she cursed me for my jaw to fall off. Have you done work for the shepherd before? Only with her husband. I never had much dealings with her till he up and left. 2 peas in a pod, those two. He still owes me money as well. Turn your torturers away from me and hang that shepherd witch. May she curse your jaw to fall off as well, and don't come crying to me to weld it back on. You can't weld a jaw to your human flesh. You will get third-degree burns. You must have seen that wee lamb's head she severed at my doorstep. We're going to ignore the cutscene that we watched. And strange symbols in the poor little thing's blood smeared all over my door. I saw the blood upon the doorstep, but no head. Believe me, I'm telling the truth. Come to think of it, I have seen those same symbols out by the old woods. Alright, I admit the fence I sold her wasn't my best work, but that don't change her being a witch. Nor does it prove it. Hang the damn shepherd, lest you doom us all. I confess, please no more torture. When the shepherd wouldn't pay for my work, I stoked up Lucifer himself from my fires and set the wolves of hell upon her sheep. You motherfucker. You a witch too? Everybody in this village is in communion with the devil. We should burn it all down and start all over again. So then you freely admit to witchcraft. Damn you, just hang me now and end my suffering. And hang that shepherd as well, for she is the most cursed witch I have ever known. Oh, this is a different one. Well, we already knew she was the chick by the Ring of Stones was a witch, so. That is the creepiest shit. It's kind of funny though. Gross. That's just fucking gross. Why do you stay here while that blacksmith is still breathing? I saw him talking to his familiars, a slack-jawed raven and a gray wolf. He sent the black wolf here to slaughter my sheep, for I refused to pay him for his feeble disaster of fence he erected. Oswin admitted the fence was not his best work. I knew it. You see the kind of man we are dealing with. Why is it you torture me when I tell you it is the blacksmith you want? I'm not wrong about that. He is a fork-tongued liar and the witch that plagues our land. A foul buzzard who has given his jaw to Lucifer in exchange for the death of my sheep to try and drive me from this place. Oswald claims you sacrificed a lamb on his doorstep. Why in God's name would I kill more of my own sheep? I can take little more of this torture. I admit I made lies about the blacksmith. I have not seen him talking to a raven or a wolf. I forgot to close the gate, and the death of the sheep are nothing but my own stupidity and carelessness. Perhaps that old fisherman is the witch you seek. Appears as more beast than man, yet he's a damn monster. I would not be surprised if he was the one who ate my sheep. I confess to being the witch. Please torture me no more. I slaughtered my own sheep and sacrificed to the devil himself. Everybody is in communion with the damn devil. It was a curse to drop that flapping jaw from the blacksmith and in his insufferable talking. Devil got a tight grip on this bench. Hang me now, so I may be rid of this awful place. Foul witch, you'll hang soon enough. Are you still at that witch business, huh? I can hardly confess to something I ain't. Now come, I'll fix us some nice trout or tuna flesh for supper. What's the nature of your affliction? Well, from what I hear, my father was the same way, head to toe in hair. Can't you see that this pursuit is pointless? Find you no witches here, or anywhere for that matter. I beg you, sire, trouble us no more. You have broken and beaten me. Can I not? You forgot the teeth. Can I not convince you? Do you take some wretched pleasure from our suffering? I am no witch. God granted I'll have your confession. You will have the truths you wish to hear, but not from me. These damn teeth, they struggle with these teeth. So far it's been four, and then they confess. May Neptune strike you dead. Find you no witches here, only your own wretched soul that has made pact with the devil and demons. A blackened beggar, a leech upon the land, trading torment for gold. I have a confession to the contrary from Violet. And how did you come upon this confession? The same vile way you just have treated me? Yeah. Tortured the shit out of both. You think it's the truth you're getting? I don't care. I came here to hang a witch, and a witch will be hanged. How's your sleep these days, Zealot? Having strange nightmares? Truly, you have broken me. I will not give another word to you. Truly, you have broken me. I'll not give another word to you. So, that's the end of that. Witchfinder, for one hunting devils, you are spending far too much time searching in the house of our Lord. I believe vermin rush to shadows, not bask in the holy light. Stay here no longer. That's where you're wrong. Shadows tend to rush to the holy light. I exclude none from my searching. Do not test me, Witchfinder. I am a man of the cloth. That woman by the ring of stones is the witch, for she has slain 3 babies, no less. There's only 6 of you motherfuckers here. There were 9 just a few weeks ago. Where's she getting all these babies from? Have mercy, or may Azrael strike you down. Why do you molest me so, while that woman still walks free? I have seen her taking newborn babies out to that pagan spiral. I pray she takes the short drop. You seem to have your mind. Your mind seems fixed upon this maiden. What is she to you? Not maiden, nothing but a blasphemous pagan harlot. He controls my fate as he sees fit. This must be a test. Oh, why must he try me so with such cruel tortures? But it is not mine to question. I can only pray this suffering will cease and I may join him at his side. I have lived piously and just. He will see he will see that surely, not like the rest of the filth in this village. Take Shepherd Violet, for example. That husband of hers was a dunce. But there was but there must be something far corrupt with her to drive him away. I bet she's in coven with that maiden. I admit, I was tempted and did covet relations with that temptress. Oh, Father, you sinful, wicked bastard. A black goat did appear to me, and I begged it to let me bed that supple maiden. She should be mine. Well, I guess the old, she is a supple maiden. At least her lover will never return. I've seen to that. What do you mean you've seen to that? I planted a skull at the roots of an old ash tree. You killed him, and then you did witchcraft. A man of the cloth is into witchcraft. Let me just enjoy this last drink of wine before my end. Every soul in this village has shared their bed with Satan. Take your pick, eh? Wouldn't that be something if everybody was a witch and we have to hang the whole village? All right. So we discovered that everybody in the village, ironically, aside from the actual monster, is in league with the devil. So it's 5 witches and one devil, and one monster. Blacksmith, have a shepherd beef for some reason. Priest wanted relations with the homeless chick at the Circle of Stones and killed her lover. And then for some reason, the old lady, the crazy old lady, is mentoring the vagrant from the Circle of Stones. So this whole village just fucked up. 6 people, 6 rotten to the core people, and a monster. But for this one, I'm gonna summon my inner Geralt, and we're gonna hang the monster, even though he's the only one that's innocent. And it's the same cutscene. So that's the end of that. This was Daemonologie. It was okay. I don't know if there's other stuff to find. I'm not going to play it any more than this, but thank you for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.